Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 back with more how to draw video stuff, goodness, I don't know. Anyway, as you can tell from the title of the video and the picture right here, it's on how to draw Amy Amy Rose from Sonic Boom. I'll just call her Amy Boom because I had to draw a video on Amy already. So, yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something different, but it just slipped my mind. Never mind. So anyway, this is going to be the normal how to draw videos. I'll just draw it, you know. This is the reference I'm going to use. I pre-drew it. I'll start drawing an actual picture. And this video was requested by, I hope I'm saying your name right. I hope I put it in the what is it, annotations here. Oh, I put it incorrect. It's Earl Meinhard. It's Earl Meinhard, and then there's a T at the end. I don't know if that's really a part of your name, or I just accidentally hit the T key and put it there on my list. So I'm going to put your name in the annotations over here. Thanks for the request, and hopefully I didn't spell your name wrong. Hopefully. I don't know. I probably did. I probably did. Probably did. Anyway, so yeah, I'll just be drawing this picture. So enjoy. Yeah. Okay. See ya. Okay, let's get started. Amy Boom is basically the same as Amy. I drew in a slightly different pose. So what you're going to want to start out with is, again, if you haven't watched my Amy video, I recommend go watching that before, because I'm going to be referencing it probably a lot. But you're going to want to start out with just a big circle, you know? Just a big circle. I'm going to zoom in on the circle. And then after you get the circle down, you're going to want to do the T-shaped crosshair type things for the face, you know. And then you're going to want to do her just like quick body gesture outline. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Just real quick, it kind of goes like this. Like it's very curvy. And then her hips go like this. Her arms go like this. And then this arm goes down like this. And then this leg just goes straight. This leg goes straight. And then this arm, you're not going to see a lot of it. It's just going to be like this. So, yeah. Just real quick, just marking the lines of where I want everything to go. So, after you get that down, I just start going into her face, like, immediately. So, this one's a little bit different. I don't start out with the eyes like I normally do. I actually start out with the muzzle, going off this circle we made prior. And you're just going to want to follow it. And the reason for this is she's kind of like looking up a little bit. So it's going to be at a slightly different angle, so you want to see more of the muzzle. So, yeah, so you just draw it in. Again, if you haven't seen my Amy video, it's basically the same thing. Not a lot of Amy's been changed from Sonic Boom. So after you get the muzzle in, you could actually draw the little nose, which is just like a circle with like a little half circle in there. You can shade that black. Really, real easy. And then for her mouth, it's really simple. Just do like a, kind of like a V type shape like that. And then just go down a little bit and then straight across. Like that. I'm actually going to zoom in just a little bit more so it's all in focus. Okay. After you get that down, you're going to want to go into the eyes, which I start about here, like where this curve starts going up. Just kind of follow it. And then go down. And then up. And just kind of work it into the side of the face like that. It's actually a little off. I'm going to fix it a little bit. Hey, there we go. Now we're going to do the eyelashes, which is just kind of do a line going across like this. Then like another line going across like this. Kind of following like the shape of the eye, so it's like it's slightly curved, you know. And then after you get that line down, you could draw her eye, which is just like a little U shape, because it's getting cut off by the eyelash. And then you can do a light reflection, which is just like a little half circle. And then just another little U shape that follows the first one you made. You could shade this in black. You know, like that. Same thing over here. Do it slightly closer to like this little curve line. And then you go across, U shape, little half circle, another U shape. There you go. Okay, and now to finish off our eyelashes, I start out from, I'm actually going to darken in this line a little bit. Darken in this line a little bit. So you're going to want to start here, and then just make a straight line going up until you get about here, and then another one going down until you reach the end of the eye. The same thing over here, like straight line going up, and then over here. And then when you hit the end, you're going to want to do like a curve line like this going off. And then make a little spike, and then just do another one. And then just do another spike. Like that. And then same thing over here, curve line going up, spike, and then another one, spike. So that's how you get our eyelashes in. You can actually shade them in, because they'd be black. Actually, this is a little high. I'm going to erase this. And just kind of redo it a little bit. There we go. And, yeah, now you just shade it in. Just shade, 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 shade. And, yeah, I usually save the shading for last, but it really does look a lot better with the shading in than it does without it. So, yeah. Alright, after you get her face down, I'm going to just darken in these lines, just so they come up a little bit better on camera. Okay, and now the next thing you want to do is, this is what's tricky about Amy. You got to keep her head round. So what I like doing is just drawing another circle that kind of goes off of her face, and just kind of like just goes around her head like this. Then the reason for that is you're going to want to start drawing the spikes, and they'll look wrong if they're not like within the circle. So to do this, her first spike kind of starts off like from her eye over here. So it's just kind of like a straight line going down like this, and then the spike goes up. And you want to connect it to the circle here when you go up. Like that. And then you can kind of just follow the circle. I just sketch out a little bit. And then where it gets to here, you can kind of follow the circle, and then when it goes down, you make another little spike like this, which kind of looks like Takal right now. And here, just again, follow the circle. You can kind of make like another little spike, like over here. And then, and after that's all done, you could start drawing in the ear. Again, very similar to like all the other Sonic characters. It's just a big triangle with a smaller triangle in there. And then she has like 3 spikes on her head. So it just goes up, and so you're gonna want to start here, kind of curve it up, and then just make a spike. And then here, another spike. She has 3, so you just need to do 3. I'll darken it in because they're getting kind of close to the guidelines. There you go. And now you could draw her headband, which kind of goes off this. And it's just a line going across. Like that. Again, it kind of gets hard to see with all the guidelines mixed in, so I'm going to start erasing pretty soon. But it's basically just two curved lines that kind of follow the circle shape. And when they get here, they just kind of go into a spike. Like that. I'm going to start erasing just so it's a little bit more clear on like what the head actually looks like. Like that. And next, she has another ear that you can kind of see by these spikes, but you can kind of just do like a triangle like this. And then you can kind of start from like the vertex over here and then like draw it in. A lot of it's getting cut off, so you really only have to focus on the parts that are actually shown, which is very little. So don't like stress out too much about the ear for this side, because again, a lot of it gets cut off with her hair. And then spike. And spike. I'm just going to darken it out so it's easier to see on camera. Okay. Alright, next, I just want to kind of round this off a little bit better. Okay, after you get her face down, you will need to draw her body next. So her body, it's actually kind of like a jelly bean or hourglass type shape. So you're going to want to start, we're going to do like a gesture line. You're going to want to start like this and make it like very hourglassy. And the same thing over here. Yeah, you're going to want a shape like that. So it's very like hourglass, where it's like this is the top part and like the sand goes down here. That's where that comes from. That like hourglass figure line. So after you get that, we'll refine it a little bit, but you're going to just want to just do a really quick placement of the arms. So a good way is just do it like a circle where our arm's going to be. And then it's like a line going down like this. Kind of getting like a better angle for it now. And then I actually kind of just like drawing in the arm a little bit. Like that. And then just draw a line right here. And again, it's getting pretty dirty, so I'm going to erase the needless guidelines now. Okay. The spike's kind of in front of her arm, so keep that though. Oh, yeah, after you get that, she kind of has like a sleeve, like that. So you can just draw like a circle around the arm. And then now we can finally start getting into like the actual like skirt thing she has. So it just kind of goes down and around. And then just goes around. And again, this is very similar to like the guideline I did, so there's not much changing, but I'm just kind of refining the shape, making it look more of a like clothes. So after you get that done, you can kind of work in her chest a little bit. Instead of doing this like big like circle, I like making it go down a little bit, making it a little bit more curvy like that. And then she has kind of like a sash type belt thing. So that's easy to draw. You just draw two lines going across like this. And then kind of make it go over like the lines you made for the coat or jacket thing, skirt, majig. One Piece, Pirate's Treasure. And like this is where all of her bandages basically coincide. So it's, to draw the bandages, to make them look alright, just do like two lines going across. It doesn't really matter in any direction. And then just do like another two lines going across somewhere. and maybe like a line or two. And just like every time you make one, just make sure you like follow something. Like just do like just 2 lines going across. It really doesn't matter where. They could like overlap and intersect and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's basically how you make it like a bandage look. It's just like a bunch of like parallel lines. I follow. It's kind of hard to explain, but we're going to be drawing that a lot for this picture. And then, okay, after that's finished, she kind of has like a collar, which is just like a V over here, and then just kind of like spikes that go out, like that. And to finish off her coat, she just has 2 lines going down it, so just kind of follow the shape like this. And then it goes down. And then she has a button over here. She actually has a button, 1 over here, and then 2 over here. And then you can just kind of draw a line. It kind of just follows the buttons you made. Like that. Okay, now we'll go into her first hand, which is over here. So, to draw a first hand, you're going to want to do like an oval, but kind of like sideways, because it's like, instead of having like a cuff or a glove, she kind of has like a ring bracelet on. So I just like doing it as like a oval that kind of like, it's kind of like on a slant. And then I just start going into her hand, which basically, it's just like a curved line like this. That curves like around. And then when you get to like, when you get a good enough length, you kind of curve it the other way. And then you round it. And then curve it out. And then in. And then you're going to go around like this. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you can kind of follow the motion I did when I drew it, it's honestly not that hard. And then here you're going to want to curve out again. And then you're going to just want to kind of straighten out. Like this. And then curve it around and connect it to that hand. So it kind of looks like a Pac-Man type thing. Like this is the mouth. It looks weird. Basically, that's what I'm trying to get at. It looks weird. But then you can start drawing in the other fingers, which I start about here. And like her middle finger is slightly longer than this finger. So it's going to kind of go past it a little bit. And then the other fingers are kind of behind, but still over here. So you're just going to kind of do like little curved lines like this for the rest of the fingers. So there's that. Let's come on, fix this a little bit. And again, it looks kind of weird, but it gets the job done. Okay, now I'm going to do her feet, or legs, or whatever. So I'm actually going to back this up a little bit. Move this up. There we go. And now, her legs are pretty, like, just straight down. Like, she's not bending her knees or anything. She's just kind of standing up straight. So, I just like doing 2 really, not really thin. Actually, that's a little thick. Just 2 thin parallel lines going down. Like that. Another one over here. Again, they don't have to follow exactly the guidelines you made in the very beginning. Because again, those were just quick, just so you know where everything is type of deal. So after you get those down, her like shoe has like, it's kind of weird, her shoes. They're kind of like sandal moccasin type things. Like they're not hard like sneakers, but they're like fabric-y. So you'll see in a minute. So what you're going to start out with, after you get the 2 parallel lines down, you're going to want to start by making like a circle type around, like an oval type shape around the leg about here. And then you're going to want to go in, and then out. Kind of make like a really sharp hourglass type shape. Kind of like this. And then you're going to want to do a line going across, or like 2 parallel lines going across. And then like a little line going here for like the little tag. So she has like a belt on our shoe thing, sock area over here. And again, you could do the exact same for this one, which is just an oval like this, and then go in, out, out. You can kind of round it off when you get to the middle. You have to make it like sharp. And then you could do 2 parallel lines going across the middle, and like a little tag thing over here for like the belt. Okay, after you get that down, you can kind of, I'm going to just quickly draw like a shoe shape, just kind of where I want it. Kind of like that. And then since it's like fabric-y, you're going to kind of want to make like wavy lines like this. Kind of go in, and then kind of go around like this. And it'll be flat on the bottom. But when you get here, you're going to want to go up like this. And then after you make that curved line, stop. And you're going to want to do another line that goes around and follows the foot shape here. Like that. And then you can just draw a little curved line over here. And then again, since it's like fabric-y, you're going to want to start about here and go up and around like this. So it's like fabric over the shoe, kind of. I went a little far out. Got a little crazy with it. And then, so after you get the basic shape down like this, you're going to want to do another curved line that kind of follows this. Kind of goes past it and up around. And in the middle, you're going to just want to do a strap that goes down. She has like a belt, like another belt on her shoe. And then you're going to want to make another 2 sets of parallel lines, a little bit farther away than these two. And then this has all the bandages on it. So again, you're going to want to do the bandage pattern that we did for this. And again, it's just like a bunch of parallel lines just going back and forth. It's not really hard. And she has little like buttons on her shoes, which on this side you can't really see them, so you can just do little like rectangle type shapes on them. And it's pretty small, so it's kind of difficult to see. Okay, now the next foot, it's kind of more towards us. So how this foot goes, it's kind of going to go like this. And then like that. So there you go. So I have to get like a rough shape like that in. You can kind of basically do the same thing that you did for this foot, but I'm going to draw it a little bit differently. I actually like starting from like this area. So I just draw a curved line going around and down, and then kind of go into the shoe. And then I go back over here, kind of go down, and kind of make the same shape I did over here. I just kind of connect it. And then now I'm going to finish off this shape like that. And then this one has 2 lines. Since this is more on an angle, you didn't see the second one, but it looks something like that. And then here you could actually start drawing in the square first, like the top part of the shoe, like this. Then you could draw the strap going down. And then this one has the buttons on it, so you can just do like a big oval and like another big oval. I'm going to give it a little depth by just drawing like straight lines that follow it. So you just go down, around, up. And then just divide the thing up like you did the last one. And then just a bunch of parallel lines. Just going across, going everywhere, again. And here you can kind of just draw a line, just connecting it, like that. Oh, but I did a good job. I don't feel like I did a good job explaining that, but I think if you like follow like my pencil movements, it should be good. Because it's just like weird, complicated shapes. There's no like, okay, you draw a circle type shape here, and then it's just a bunch of parallel lines. So many parallel lines. Okay, now we just need to draw her glove and her hammer, and we're done. Oh wait, almost forgot her socks. She has like legging socks. So these are actually really easy to draw. You just draw a curved line going pretty high up, and then you just kind of draw like a little nub off the leg like this, and then just draw a straight line going down. Little nub, and then just follow the leg. Nothing really hard. Okay, for this, I'm actually going to kind of redraw the guideline in. I like starting with the bracelet, so like the oval type shape over here, like this. And then just draw a straight line for the arm. Again, a lot of it gets cut off, so you don't see most of it. And, okay, this might get a little complicated for this hand, just because she's like making like a closed fist. So I like to start about here and just draw a curved, almost C-shaped line like this. And then I'm going to draw another curved line like this. You want the middle to kind of touch the end of the line you made here. And then you're going to do another curved line like this, going out from the middle. And then another curved line going up and around like this. So this is going to be the thumb. And then the rest of her hand, you can kind of almost gesture it in like this. It's going to be like an oval type shape, like that. And then the only finger you have to really worry about is her pointer finger over here. So I start about here from the thumb, and then just draw a line, another curved line, very similar to like these. And then another curved line. And then you really don't have to worry about it any more than that. It's going to be weird, but her hammer is going to be in the way, like her hammer handle. So, we'll fix that a little bit later. And then after that, you can just kind of do like a little nub. Kind of go straight across. Kind of try to make it into like a fish shape as best you can. And then you can just draw little nubs like this for the rest of the fingers. And then there you go. And then another one. Okay, after you get the hand down, you can kind of just draw a little circle type shape in like her hand, like this area where the pencil is. And then just draw a straight line going across somewhere, because the handle is going to be very straight. So you're just going to want like a guideline for it. And then at the end of the handles, you just kind of make like a really straight parallel lines again. Again, Amy's just a bunch of parallel lines today. Then we get like a good enough length, you can kind of like just do a circle, like another oval, just to show like depth. And it looks actually a lot better if you start erasing. There you go. And then, again, just follow the line going across. Keep it straight, or as straight as possible, you know. Again, I would use a ruler if I was drawing this, like, for real. Even though I don't think I used a ruler in my last pick. Just kind of free-handed it. And then for a hammer, it's just a big circle. A lot of it gets cut off because it's, like, behind her. But all you can do is just draw a big circle. Like that. And then just kind of make like a slightly smaller circle that that kind of shares this line but then goes off of it. Like that. And then just another big circle behind it. Like that. She has a huge hammer. And then if you really wanted to, I believe the handle of her hammer is all wrapped up in like sports tape. So again, just a bunch of parallel lines. Again, you can probably see it pretty well here. And again, I just make just a bunch going in like any direction. You kind of don't want to go it straight down like that. I kind of screwed up there, but I'm going to try to fix it. But you just want to just going across, you know. No specific, like, pattern to it. Just going across, just a bunch of parallel lines. I'm just going to clean up a little bit. And there you have it. So, that's how you draw Amy Rose. I'm going to... Actually, I don't even need to get cut into an end slate. I was going to say I was going to cut into an end slate, but I don't need to do that anymore, because, again, my mic's acting funny on my computer. So I just do it straight from camera video now. I do like a pre-recording. So, yeah. Alright guys, that's how you draw Amy from Sonic Boom. I will give you the reference pic I drew prior, so you can kind of compare. Oh wait, I could zoom out. There you go. So you can kind of compare the two. Yeah. So that's basically how you draw Amy Boom. Very similar to drawing like Amy Rose. So yeah, it's not like tremendously difficult, but yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. There's something I wanted to say in this video, but I just can't for the life of me remember. Anyway, I'm Shin0525. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about this drawing, feel free to leave that in the comments below. I'll hopefully try to answer them through words. It's kind of hard without, like, actually showing. But, yeah, if you have a question, leave it in the comments. If you have any requests, feel free to leave it in the comments. I will put you on my how to draw list. No guarantees of when I'll get around to actually drawing it, because, again, these take a lot of time, a lot of effort. I need to wait for the house to be quiet, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked the video, and I'm gonna go play some Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See ya later.